Okay, so in the last video, in the last session, I said, I think it was November 29, and I said that there was this risk zone here, risk region. We had one possible target way up here, but that was going to be a progression of a couple of days, probably. If it did that, you could see that when the price opened on this day, we zoom in here, you can see that it immediately was on, let's see, the price opened here, which is clearly under the risk zone, that risk zone. And so it stayed under this risk zone. It used it as a resistance, stayed under it, and didn't have a problem with not going back into that risk zone, and just fell to the target support price. And then it had some retracements. You can see it retraced on it a couple of times and then fell back to the next target, the next support target. So and I did mention these two as targets in the last video. If it stayed under this risk session, then you have these two targets. That's what I said in the last session. So I'm going to now change these to the next day's prediction. Alright, so here's the next for the next day, December 3, and you can see that this region here is expanding, it's diverging compared to this one. This region is contracting, and the price is already in this this region, which means that and this region starts off small, so that means that you could try to profit from this region here right now, which is about 30 pips to about 10 pips, so 1 to 3 risk reward. And let's say at this point, for example, this is 31 pips to 34 pips, so right about this time is when it starts to get unprofitable. So if you're trading regions and not lines, then about this point you would not want to buy anymore, buy this region anymore. But there still is this region and this region, and the region above here is the target is just way off. It's a couple hundred pips or something. So, but this still could serve as a buy region. But if the main region is going to be this one, 42 and 36. So throughout this day, you can see that this region is shrinking and this region is expanding, which means that it's a very good opportunity to buy this region and use this as the risk region. So this would be the reward region, this is the risk region, and this remains a reward region. This remains a risk region to this reward until about this time, which is about 8. Or again, it's the Asia session. So look to buy to here until the Asia session. And if it is not made, if price is not made it above here after the Asia session, I would probably just, in order to target this area, then I might just stay out of it because the selling would be too attractive. And we don't have this, unless you want to use the lines as for decision instead of the regions for risk reward, then if it hasn't gotten up to this point by the Asia session, then you might want to stay out.